1. All happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. 2. Seize the moments of happiness, love and be loved. That is the only reality in the world, all else is folly. 3. Joy can only be real if people look upon their life as a service and have a definite object in life outside themselves and their personal happiness. 4. If you want to be happy, be. 5. Art is not a handicraft, it is the transmission of feeling the artist has experienced. 6. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. 7. Rummaging in our souls. We often dig up something that ought to have lain there unnoticed. 8. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. 9. Man is so absorbed in his thoughts and fears that he does not notice that time is constantly passing by. 10. The more we live by our intellect, the less we understand the meaning of life. 11. Truth, like gold, is to be obtained not by its growth, but by washing away from it all that is not gold. 12. Everything that I understand only because I love. 13. Without faith, without a sense of justice, there can be no working and no living. 14. Without knowing what I am and why I am here, life is impossible. 15. All great literature is one of two stories. A man goes on a journey or a stranger comes to town. 16. The greatest truths are the simplest, and so are the greatest men. 17. In the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. 18. The best stories don't come from good versus bad, but good versus good. 19. Love is life. Everything that I understand only because I love. 20. Happiness is an allegory, unhappiness is a story. 21. If you want to be universal, speak your truth. 22. True life is lived when tiny changes occur. 23. The changes in our life must come from the impossibility to live otherwise than according to the demands of our conscience, not from our mental resolution to try a new form of life. 24. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. 25. One of the first conditions of happiness is that the link between man and nature shall not be broken. 26. It is amazing how complete is the delusion that beauty is goodness. 27. The whole world is divided for me into two parts. One is she, and there is all happiness, hope, light. The other is where she is not, and there is dejection and darkness. 28. Boredom. The desire for desires. 29. People create their worlds with words. Speak for a world of peace and love. 30. To get rid of an enemy one must love him. 31. All the variety, all the charm, all the beauty of life is made up of light and shadow. 32. We can know only that we know nothing. And that is the highest degree of human wisdom. 33. War is so unjust and ugly that all who wage it must try to stifle the voice of conscience within themselves. 34. Music is the shorthand of emotion. 35. If, then, I were asked for the most important advice I could give, that which I considered to be the most useful to the men of our century, I should simply say, in the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. 36. The most important person on earth is a mother. She cannot claim the honor of having built Notre Dame Cathedral. She need not. She has built something more magnificent than any cathedral, a dwelling for an immortal soul, the tiny perfection of her baby's body. 37. Free thinkers are those who are willing to use their minds without prejudice and without fearing to understand things that clash with their own customs, privileges, or beliefs. This state of mind is not common, but it is essential for right thinking. 38. I sit on a man's back, choking him and making him carry me, and yet assure myself and others that I am very sorry for him and wish to ease his lot by all possible means, except by getting off his back. 39. The most important knowledge is that which guides the way you lead your life. 40. We lost because we told ourselves we lost.